welcome back to official Gooner TV with another instalment for Let's Talk Transfers. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for liking, subscribing, following, sharing the channel as always. I want to put a big shout out to everyone that watched my last video regarding mental health. Obviously, this is a football channel, but, you know, when it comes to certain situations like that, I feel while I'm on this platform, while I'm, doing this channel, if it comes to important things, I will voice it. And I love the reaction and the the interaction I got with some of you. Thank you for all your support. Again, it wasn't sort of, kind of there to reassure me, because like I said, I'm in a much better place. It was more to raise awareness and educate. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the shares on it. And if just one person that suffers from depression or schizophrenia or whatever it may be watches it and it encourages them to go out and get the help that they need, then we've all done a great job. So thank you again, guys. We're going to go straight into it now. Sorry, I don't look the best. I've just come home from work, and if I relax, I'm not going to record a video. So I'm going to do it now. Right. The guy that I've been talking about for the whole transfer window, Mr. Thomas Partey. Now, Thomas Partey has been reported to reject a new deal from Atletico Madrid. Now, this comes as good news to Arsenal because it confirms that he wants to leave the club, which is half of the battle. Now, what we understand from the reports is that Atletico Madrid are looking for a replacement. And that replacement is in the form of, Marc Roca from Espanyol. To be honest, I don't know much about him. But they're looking for, that's their replacement. He's a DM from Espanyol. As you might know already, Espanyol were relegated from the La Liga. So they're going to pick him up relatively cheap, they hope. And then Thomas Partey will be able to leave the club. Now, whether he's going to be allowed to leave for less than the 45 million, we're not too sure. What we need to remember is that Atletico Madrid invested a lot of money into João Felix. And although he's young, it hasn't really been repaid yet. So Atletico Madrid haven't really got the money to be splashing about, so to speak. They didn't do massively great in the league. Obviously, they were chucked out of the Champions League. So they now need to be a bit careful. High-profile moves like Lamar and João Felix haven't worked. They've sold Griezmann for a marketable fee, which is fair enough. But they've missed those goals, and Griezmann hasn't exactly kicked off at Barcelona. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see for this one. I'm quite on the fence with this one. I've heard that he's rejected the deal and Arsenal are stepping up the pursuit, it's given me a bit more confidence, but I'm not entirely sure Arsenal will definitely pay the 45 million release clause. I think it's going to be down to how bad Arsenal want him and how desperate Atletico Madrid are for money. If they can sit on it and say, well, we don't need the 45 million, we're happy to keep Thomas Partey, then we may have an issue. If they're saying, all right, let's cut our losses, let's go and get Marc Roca, and then we'll settle for maybe, I don't know, a 35 million bid, a 38 million bid, 40 million. It might entice us to go back in with not a lowball offer, but a more reasonable offer, which they might think, it's not what we want, but it will do. Let's wait to find out on that one. Let me know what you guys think. Will Thomas Partey become an Arsenal player? I certainly hope so, but let me know what you think. Lucas Torreira. Lucas Torreira has now been linked with Torino, the Italian side in Serie A. His previous manager from Sampdoria, where he came from, 2008, I believe, after the World Cup, has gone to Torino to take over, and he's very, very interested in, reuniting with Torreira. Torreira came to the club for just over 21 million plus add-ons. I think the deal equaled out to about 23.5 million. And it's reported that Torino are now offering 24 million euros for the 24-year-old services. He played 39 games last season. It didn't seem that way. And, when I saw the number, I was thinking, really? No, I watched basically all of the Arsenal games. 39. It's a bit surprising, to be honest. He scored 2 goals. Obviously, that's not his job, but it always helps to chip in. Torreira, his first season, he was fire, man. I thought Torreira was really good. He tapered off a little bit at some point, and then he got that injury. And after that injury, he never really got back into the team. He was in, he was out, he was in, he was out. And there was all these stories of he wants to go back to Italy, he doesn't feel at home, he's not adjusting. I'm not too sure what it is. But I think Torreira is a good player. From what I can see, his heart's just not in it. And if your heart's not in it, then, just let the player go. Because it's not going to benefit us. He's devaluing as we're keeping hold of him, getting older, and we're not going to be able to recoup the money that we've spent on him. 24 million euros will probably equate to a little bit of a loss. Maybe it should be 24 plus add-ons or sell-on fees, who knows. But right now we need the cash. And if that sell will secure a bid for Thomas Partey, I don't see why not. I would hate to see him go, to be honest. Torreira, I think he's young, he's tenacious. He's very much an Arsenal player that I do like. But for the best of the team and to get Thomas Partey in, some things have to be done. We'll wait to see on that one. Florentino also touted with interest as well, an 8 million loan fee. They wanted to take him on a season-long loan and with the obligation to buy for 16 million. I don't think Arsenal would want that. I think they'd want straight cash so they could go and use it for another signing. So I think that Torino are in, the lead for it at the moment. Whether Arsenal can command a better fee, maybe closer to the 30 million mark, which is what I think they value him at, we'll have to wait and see. But again, I think this is going to be one that drags on a little bit if he is to go. And yeah, we're just going to have to see. Let me know what you think below. Comments below. And we'll see. Aouar. Hassim Aouar. The 22-year-old Frenchman from Lyon. Now, it's been revealed in the last 24 hours that Arsenal have apparently bidded £31.4 million and offered a player. I say a player because it was rumoured that it may have been Guendouzi, but that's not been confirmed yet. So we'll just say a player. 31.4 million euros, £4 million, plus a player for the services of Hassim Aouar. As I touched on in my earlier videos, very talented young Frenchman, plays that centre mid cam role, can score goals, can assist goals. It's his link-up play that I like, really. It's the way that he interacts with the team, the way that he lays passes off and makes those runs, sort of like that Ramsey role that we had before. Very, very impressive. He's impressed a lot of Europe's elite. Juventus were touted to be interested in him and still interested in him. So I think if we're to get this deal done, we need to make sure that it's done quick, and we need to act fast, because sooner or later those big clubs like your PSGs, your Juventuses, they've got the money, so they're just going to whack it on the table, and then that's him gone. That's your chance missed. So I think if we can get this deal done, then just get it done. Do I think it's our priority right now? No, but it would definitely add quality to our squad. And I wouldn't complain about the signing. I've seen a lot of fans, a lot of people on my Twitter, on the channel, saying, sign him up. So, majority wins. Hassim Aouar, will he become an Arsenal player? We're not too sure. Hopefully things will develop a lot faster in the next week or so. I'm hoping that we can kind of get our business done before the Fulham game. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but we can be optimistic about it. We can hope, we can pray. We've still got a month left until the end of the window. I think it's October 10th, something like that. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think it's October 10th. So yeah, do we think Kassim Aouar will become an Arsenal player by the end of this window? Let me know. Comment below, and yeah, we'll have to see on that one. Titi, Samuel Titi from Barcelona, the 26-year-old French centre back. He is, you know what, Titi's been a long time, man. I mean, I remember playing, pro back in the day, and Titi was a young prospect. He's been around a long time, and he's still only 26 years old. Plays for Barcelona, like I said, but he seems to be very injury prone. Had a series of knee injuries that seem to have just kept him out of the team. Barcelona are willing to part ways with Titi on a free transfer, willing to terminate his contract to enable them to get his wages off the bill. Now, as you may know, Messi is staying at Barcelona this season. Now, because he's staying, he automatically gets a 65 million payout, loyalty payout from Barcelona. 65 million. So you know why they're trying to get rid of some of these players. Griezmann, all of them guys. They're trying to get rid of them now because they need the cash. Especially after the whole corona pandemic. So, Samuel Titi, 26 years old. Again, injury prone. Listen, his talent, I'm not going to question it. I think he's a great centre-back. I think on his day, he is one of, in that bracket of top centre-backs. But how often does his day come? And how often is he fit? That's my problem with him. Personally, I don't think it's the right way to go because I think we'll have to pay him some big wages. I think that we'd have to pay anywhere between 150 and 200k for him, for a name like him. He is good friends with Lacazette, so maybe that will sweeten it, I don't know. But I just think that, we've already got problems at centre-back. We don't need to be relying on a centre-back that's injured, a lot of the time. We had that with Koscielny, we had that with Vermaelen. We need some kind of stability in that back four. And I really don't think Titi is the answer anymore. A few years ago, maybe I would have taken him. At 26, the body's not going to get any better. And, if Barcelona don't want him, then that's saying something. So we'll have to wait and see. Samuel Titi, let me know what you think. Do we think that we should get Samuel Titi if he's available for free? Let me know in the comments below. Mr. Rob Holding. Now, Rob Holding, in a few of my videos before, it was confirmed that Newcastle and Leeds were in some talks with Arsenal. Newcastle a few days came out as front runners, and after the signing of Gabriel was announced, it was reported that Rob Holding would be making his way to St James Park. Arsenal have now made a U-turn and said, no, Holding will be staying with the club. They see his future at Arsenal Football Club, and they want to use him this season. I can't say I'm disappointed about this. Rob Holding, for me, hasn't been the same since his injury, but as I said in a few of my videos, he did have a few good performances, especially in the Community Shield. I think that he had Sadio Mane on lock. Like, Sadio who? Come on. He took him out of the game. They were limited to a few chances. Remember, they only had their first attempt on target in the 72nd minute. So our defence did well that day, and Rob Holding was a part of that. Rob Holding, yeah, he's young. I think that he will possibly do well. He's part of that English core. So yeah, I have no problems with him staying. As long as he pushes on now, I think this is going to be his make or break season. to see whether he stays as an Arsenal, you know, starter, so to speak. If he doesn't perform well, he's got Gabriel, he's got Mari, you still got Mustafi in there, you still got Saliba, David Luiz. There are plenty of centre backs that we've got that will start in front of him. So he has to be careful. What do you guys think? Do you think Rob Holding should go on loan? Do you think we should keep him? What's the perks of keeping him? Let me know in the comments below. Ozil. Mesut Ozil. Now, boy, as you guys may know, we had a training match or a pre-season match at the Emirates against Aston Villa, in which we lost 3-2. Yeah, we lost 3-2. I mean, look, I'm not going to get overboard. I'm not going to lie, I'm pissed because I hate when we lose anyway. But let's not go overboard with it. It's a pre-season thing. It was a little run out for the lads, just before the start of the season. But it's still annoying to lose. But that game, Mesut Ozil made a surprise addition to the squad, to the team. And it has been reported now that Mikel Arteta has made a U-turn on Ozil and he is in his plans. And he might even be available for the Fulham game. He may be starting in the Fulham game. Now, this has come out of nowhere for me. We have seen he's not played in 6 months. We've seen so many reports of, the Saudi Arabia outfit team offering $15 million a year contract. We've seen Arsenal be willing to pay $80 million to let him go for this season. We've seen reports of a loan deal to Galatasaray and Istanbul, who won the league over there. There's been so many rumours around Ozil not staying at the club, and for him to now be playing in pre-season and him now be touted to start in the season and be touted to be a part of Mikel Arteta's plans, it's a massive U-turn. But as I said in my last video, he has done this before. He's obviously doing something in training, which is good. For me, keep doing it, Ozil. Like I said, if we get that back four sorted and that DM sorted, he can play a camera, and I'm telling you, he'll get you 10, 15 assists a season. He knows where the goal is as well. Let's not forget that. The only query I'd have with it is, why are we getting Aouar if Ozil's going to be playing? Both of them can't play. So, we're going to need to work that out. But I guess it doesn't hurt to have depth. We'll have to see on that one. Let me know what you think. Do we hate Ozil? Do we think he's going to stay? If he does stay, do we think he's going to bang this season? God knows we need him to. If he could sign off by getting us into the top 4, having a blinding season, I mean, I'm not going to say renew his contract because we don't want that. Probably put him on fucking 450k. But what I want to see is him sign off with a bang, go over to Turkey or America or something, with Arsenal fans saying, "Thank you, Mesut, but it's time to go." He's been with the club 5 years, remember? So yeah. Let me know. Mesut Ozil, stay or go. Another man who seems to be staying, my boy Lacazette. Lacazette has dropped a hint online. A fan said to Lacazette, "Stay in, question mark, and he's put a wink face. We read into it what we want, but he's been training with the squad. He played against Aston Villa. There's been more and more pictures and videos of him warming up for the start of the season. I think that Lacazette will stay. I think that they're working out a deal for him, is what it's been reported to be the case. I think what it is, we want to wrap up this Aubameyang deal first, and then we're going to concentrate on Lacazette. Like I said, Lacazette and Aubameyang have great chemistry. They're fan favourites. They get on. They play well together. It just doesn't make sense to sell Lacazette now. So I think that deal will get done. I think they're aiming for around 180 to 200k per week as a deal with goal incentives to bring it up to 225k a week. That is so. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But what do you guys think? Laka stay or go? Do we think he'll have a good season? I think he needs a really big season. I'm not talking, 15 goals. He needs to be scoring 20 goals in this season, and at least 15 of them needs to be in the league because he's not had the greatest of seasons. I've always backed him. Anyone that knows me knows I've backed Laka 100%, and I don't think his numbers reflect how good he actually is. So this is the season where he needs to announce himself and say, "Listen, I am here. I am here to stay. Me and Yang are gonna tear this league up and get us back into that top four, get us back into that Champions League." He wants to play Champions League football. He loves playing those bigger teams. Aubameyang does, Lacazette does, the whole club does. So let's get back into that top four. Keep Lacazette, keep Yang, and let's get it done. Speaking on Aubameyang, he showed once again, his importance to this team. He scored both goals against Aston Villa, in which we ended up losing anyway. But I'm just wondering when he's going to sign this thing, man. It seems to be dragging out now. It don't sit well with me. It don't sit well with me at all. I'm thinking to myself, what's going on, man? Like, Lacazette, Aubameyang, this sign is even confusing me. It's confusing me. Aubameyang, sign the thing, please. When are they going to announce it? I mean, the start of the season's around the corner. Start of the season's weekend. It's already Monday. They need to announce it this week. I think it will put a lot of Arsenal fans at ease to know that he's signed it. I wonder what's going on. I'm not too sure, but I hope to God that they manage to sort it. So yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching again. Again, like, subscribe, post, comment below. Honestly, chuck some comments in there. Even if you don't agree with me, I want to see you guys' opinions. Subscribe and all of that, share, and thank you again for all your support. Big up to you people. Bless up. See you soon.